There we go. All right.
My phone is about to die, but I'll be
Okay.
back. I'll be on Zoom with you all.
All right.
The audience, so I'll have to move to the audience.
There we go. All right.
My phone is about to die, but I'll be
Okay.
people in. So
Okay.
thank you so much. My name is Sherry, and I'm complete. The mic is open, so
Okay.
Lucia or
Lucia, do you
Deshaun,
want to
please
introduce
feel free.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm here, so there's a little sizzling in the background making pork chop. So, anywho, I'm Lucia, and I'm building a course on homeschool, setting up a homeschool. Excited about that. I'm also a licensed social worker, and that's what I do on my regular job. So yeah, that's a little about me. Fun.
LaShawn, do you want to or introduce yourself, or I'll just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to see if I could troubleshoot the issue with Adrian. So yeah, no, my name is Deshaun. I am excited to be here. I am a one-click course creator. Mine is called the 20-Day Launch Series. And the initial series is on business launching. And the first course is on being a purpose-driven entrepreneur so that you can set the proper foundation for your business so that you have the ability to structure what it is, or your business or your project, excuse me, exactly what it is that you want to do, and that you have an ability to be able to make decisions based on that. Oftentimes when we start things, we're often conflicted. Should we do this or should we do that? And that's because we really didn't take enough time, enough upfront work in our lives, and not just even in our lives, but like in endeavors that we do. And it is my fundamental belief that everything should be based on purpose, right? And when you understand that and you have that clarity, you can move through life more confidently. So yeah, so thank you.
So can I share just one more thing, Almita, before you get the Zoom started? I'm actually going to put the link to our 30-day launch in the chat, and it's something that you can sign up for free. We are in the process. We are on day 26 into our 30-day launch. So we have 26 more days to go, and we're building out courses in Mighty Networks. So today is one of the fundamental courses on ChatGPT that you'll need in order to, navigate the AIPRM and navigate ChatGPT, and an introduction into the world of artificial intelligence. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link into the chat. And if you feel so inclined, you can go ahead and become a member for free for 30 days as you build out your course. So thank you very much. Go ahead, Amita.
So hello, Sherry, can you go ahead and put that? You can put that up on the top if you would like.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Okay, and then, so my name's Almitha. Hello, I'm happy that everybody's here, and hope you are here because you want to learn more about ChatGPT and how to begin with the getting into the application and playing with it and getting just familiar with it. I think these tools are really great. They also offer a free intro access to these applications. So there's just so much you can do and opportunity just to learn without it costing you anything to start with. So I'm excited for you. So if you want to join the Zoom, or, oh yeah, I could do that too. Hold on. If you want to join the Zoom, please do. And the YouTube, let's thought about that. I can put the YouTube link in. So let's see. Let me get the YouTube link. And I'm going to send the YouTube link.
Amita, how do I grab the Zoom?
The Zoom is on the wall, and the Zoom is in Mighty Networks. But if you get it off the wall.
Oh, are you talking about this OC membership 30 days?
Yes, in the house on the wall.
Okay, I don't see it. I just see.
Okay, then I will. I put it there when oh, you know what? It's probably down on the list. Do you know what I mean? Okay, here I go. I'll send the YouTube and I'll send the Zoom. That's probably why people are not joining the Zoom.
Hey, Lisa, since I'm seriously multitasking here around my house, I probably won't be on Zoom, but I'm going to listen in on Clubhouse here.
You got it. And give me a minute and I'm going to link both of them in. So you can go look at it via the Zoom or the LinkedIn. I mean, or the YouTube. So here is the YouTube. And then here is the Zoom. All right, and there you go, everybody. Okay, so now we can get going. Hello, welcome to the Zoom. All right. Sharing. So this is a document that I'm going to be using, that I'm showing on the Zoom, that I'm creating. It's going to give you the AI PRM link. It's going to give you the ChatGPT link. Okay. So, and then I have the introduction explains about ChatGPT and what it offers, what it does. And I'll go through this. We're going to do a module 1. It's going to be like one module to go through this. Then we're going to go into ChatGPT. You're going to see what it looks like without AI PRM and what you can do. Then I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when you add AI PRM component to it, and what that'll offer you and what you get with that, and the different prompt templates you'll see. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go see what it looks like to create a prompt template. So give it instructions and what exactly its prompt template is. So I'll give everybody like 1 more minute if you want to join the Zoom, or if you want to join the YouTube, you can go ahead and join. And we're going to start moving in like 1 minute. Did we get Adrienne back? I guess not.
I think she's waiting on the Zoom link.
Yeah, I just dropped the Zoom link.
Okay.
I was waiting
Oh,
on
there
it to
she
be
is.
posted.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, we're good because we got a Zoom thing. Yeah, so if accidentally like remove a person, they just can't come back to the room, you know. So it's just no big deal. We have the Zoom going. So
Hey, Adrienne.
she's gonna get the better experience anyway.
All right. So I'm going to move this over here. So this is the document, Adrienne, I said that I'll be giving out to everybody. It's the introduction to ChatGPT. It has the links for the AI PRM, and it has the ChatGPT link for those that haven't started the ChatGPT yet. So we want to understand what ChatGPT is, and what it really is really a chat bot for real. So if you're going to ask it questions, you're going to put text information and stuff in it. So it's AI, artificial intelligence, that refers to the development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. And it's really, it does what it's doing using understanding natural language and identifying patterns and learning from experiences and making decisions. So as we add more information, as we're using it, we're going to make this more intelligent, as everybody's doing these different tasks and adding this information, and as we're going through all this with this application. The other thing is that examples of AI that we're already using, we can say Siri has AI, Alexa has AI. They're starting to put social media algorithms in Facebook and Instagram, and how they're doing recommendations and setting customizing
From the nextweb.com. Social media like Facebook,
like that.
Instagram,
Alexa,
Twitter,
stop. Sorry about that. Okay. And how you see are now to see apps that are now customizing based on your usage on them. Okay. So we're going to talk about so ChatGPT is a chat box, and the GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. And so as you see in the name, it's pre-trained. So we're still training and continually training this. Oh, do I have people waiting? Oops, sorry. Christelle, come on in. Antoinette, trying to keep an eye, make sure I got everybody joining. So it's still continually training this device and text-based. And it's text-based, so you're typing in information and it text out the information, any known information. So for you to get started, you're gonna need to go to the AI, which I have here, which is chat AI at chat.ai.app. Sorry. Oh, it's been a long day. I had work today and I just got off. So please be patient with me a little bit and I'll calm down. Too much coffee. So if you go on to chat.openai.com, you can then get on to and get access into ChatGPT. Oh, I have more people. Come on in, Sherry, come on in. You can get into ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you what ChatGPT looks like. And what I'm going to do, somebody has something they wanted to say? Need you, Paul. So the thing I'd like, so when we look at this at ChatGPT, when you log in, I have a paid account. You can also have a free account. People debate back and forth whether you want a free account or a paid account. Me, I use it enough, and then I also create prompts, templates that I like my paid account. And there's other times when I'm using, I don't always use it because there's other applications, as you're starting to see, there's more applications out there that'll have AI technology connected to it, which is still ChatGPT, but sometimes I found where I can use other applications that have the AI prompts, but sometimes I get better results just coming straight from ChatGPT. I don't know if other people feel that way, but that's what I tend to get. There's sometimes the ChatGPT is better coming straight from here, and there's other times I'll get some really good stuff coming from like Notion. If I'm doing Notions and I'm creating courses from there, sometimes it'll do a really great outline and give me content and information. So when you go and log into ChatGPT, as you can see, you don't have anything here. This is ChatGPT Plus. When you have the paid version, I also have, they now add extensions where now you can have Bing, which is the web portion of it. And it has also a code interpreter and it has plugins. So there's different things you can add when you decide to go and choose what you want to add to your ChatGPT to help enhance whatever you're doing to use it for. You can also go to use ChatGPT 3.5, which I believe if you have a free account, is that what's available is 3.5? I think you have to pay for 4, or if you get 4, you get very limited on 4. But ChatGPT 3.5 is the one that I know that my friends, when they don't pay, they use that 3.5 more. Okay. So this is what it looks like if you're just doing regular ChatGPT. You can add this. Gotta move that up there. You can put a message in here and have it create information. Remember, it's pre-trained. We give it natural language, putting it in any information that we want it to give us. So I can say, I'd like it to give me, I love Sherry's example. Create a course on how to braid hair.
I think it'll be sick of us asking it that.
If I can spell right today, okay? So I can say, give me a course on how to braid hair. And I'm just throwing it in there. I'm not giving it anything, no guidelines, and just throwing out. I want it to tell me about different things about braiding hair. If you see, look what it created for me on what I have to do. And it didn't just give me about how to braid hair. It created a course talking about the introduction to hair braiding, basic braiding techniques, intermediate braiding styles, advanced braiding styles, and as it goes for the braiding for special occasions. And then it even goes into, and I didn't ask it to, it went into braiding maintenance and care. Okay. And then the business and marketing tips on braiding hair. Now, I didn't even ask it that, but you see how much information you can get by just putting in a simple question. And it makes you think about things like, I know people are concerned and say that ChatGPT will cause people not to reduce their knowledge, and they won't think because they'll let the machines do it for you. I look at it differently, because when I ask for braiding hair and I'm just giving it a simple instruction, it's giving me more to think about. Wow, now I got to think about, what is the business and marketing tips? And it'll give you advice on that. And I didn't even think about that component when I asked it for that information. So there's so much potential for what you can get from it and what information will provide you to make you think to those next steps. Okay. So, and then you can see over here, it builds up. And as you can see, I do a lot of questioning here, because I'm also showing people different things and I'm inquiring about different things. It keeps basically a library of your questions of what you have. You can delete them, you can upload them, download the information, and you can edit what the title is if you have like different versions that you want to look at and do. So I would say for people, when you're going to do this and you're going to grab something or ask a question for anything, make sure you copy it or download it and paste it. And I say that because there's been a number of times in the past where you'll have that, you'll ask it something, you'll have your library, and then you'll come back the next day and your library will be gone. So it's not always guaranteed that they're going to save your information and it's going to stay there. There's been plenty of times where I've come back and it's not been there, and there's no guarantee that it will come back. All right. Oops. Hey, Sharon, come on in. All right. So this is just a simple prompt. So now you see what you can do by just doing regular ChatGPT. Here's what it looks like when you add AI PRM. That is that's a Chrome extension that you can add to your AI PRM. To your ChatGPT, and it gives you more functionality. Now, my friend of mine told me that you can now also have, I think Firefox, I think you can have it in, and Edge. You can do AI PRM. So it's not just a Google extension. So for those that don't like to use Google, you can Google Chrome. It's a Chrome extension. For those that do not like to use Chrome, you can use it in other avenues. I'm gonna bring you up to speak. Gwen, you have something you want to add to that? Come on up. I see your exclamation point. Hey, Gwen.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Firefox.
Okay. So now that I turned on, and here's the thing, you can turn it off and you can turn it on. You can go up to your puzzle in Chrome, and this controls your applications, extensions, and you can turn it off or turn it on depending on what you want. So I just turned it on. And when you turn it on, now you see all the love that AI PRM has to offer. So come on. Now, as you can see, all this appeared here. And what these are prompts, templates that people have created. So the people that have created prompt templates, Christelle has created prompt templates. Sherry has created prompt templates. Bashan, have you done prompt templates? I'm not sure. Gwen, I know there's quite a few of us that have prompt templates in them.
Yes, I have. I've done a few
Okay.
ARPM, and I've done them in with pickaxe.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've done it too, and I've enjoyed using the new app they have out now too.
and Trisha, and I've done some too, and we'll see some of those. Now, when you have the free, I believe you could do one favorite, and you have public ones, and then you have hidden ones that you can have private. So I have some of my own. I haven't gone any further with those yet because those are going to be future courses that I'm going to do. And I started creating prompts there. And you can make your prompts private. So that's up to you how you do that. I do know Christelle, she talks about her prompts and how she uses them as lead magnets because she has a website and stuff on them, and people will reach out and they'll get on her wait list, and that helps promote her and her business. Okay. So with these prompt templates, you see there are now, when I first started, there were under 1,000 of them. Now there's 3,200, over 3,200 prompt templates that people have created. There's so many different kinds. There's a Mid-Journey prompt generator. There's a human written 100% SEO optimized articles. There's all different kinds of prompt templates that you can use and have here, and just by adding that Chrome extension. Okay. So I'm going to go to Christelle's prompt. As you can see, I like the one click. And as you can see, Christelle's prompt is right here. She's had over 102,000 people like them, and 1.4 loved it. At least, and here there'll be more people using it than people will say, yeah, I like it or don't like it. So I believe me, I know that number is much bigger than that 1.4K of people that liked it. Okay, and look at how many people, 185 people looked at that prompt. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use when you use a prompt template. So now I'm going to choose her prompt template, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put in how to braid hair, and we'll see the difference of what this gives. And remember, a prompt template is just a list of instructions on how you want the ChatGPT to print out or get information you want it to give you. So Christelle built hers she wanted to make sure you had her website. You put all this in to help guide people how to get a hold of you and information and how to connect with you. But she put in that she wanted a lesson plan in her the modules. You have a module for each one. How many modules do we have here? I think we have 4. Okay.
It should come with 6.
Yeah, I'm going to continue. Okay, so there's 6. It had to continue generating. So in that module, she made sure that there's lessons, that you have the lesson objective, you have a real world example, you have a lesson plan of what for that particular lesson. They give you activities. You have a video script that you can take and use and create a video with this. And you have discussion questions that you can have. So you see, this is different than what you get for just asking for an outline. Christelle had put instructions on. She wants you to have activities. She wants you to have a video script. She wants you to ask questions. Here's a lesson plan and discussion questions, and then an expansion of activities. Okay, and then you have the same kind of same categories for each module. So now you can say, oh, okay, now I'm not just having an outline. I got to think about what I want to do and how I'm going to do it. And when I'm teaching this class, now you can do a script. Now you can give them activities and lesson plans for them, and really build that course more extensively than just a basic outline. So one of the things that's what's great with this is that there are so many people, and I'm going to go out of here, that have built different templates that are just really helpful to give you different things. So here's one that's called 25 Instagram posts and reel ideas. So we'll say, what is your business about? So let's stick with the theme. We're going to say about braiding hair. We like to braid hair. Let's see what this does. As you can see, built a table. and it's telling you of all the different things that it's building for, and it's giving you titles, giving you a description of it, and it's giving you, where are we, 10, 13, let's keep on going. It's going to give me 25 ideas and reels. And you see, you got a reel, you have the post, carousel. As you can see, all the different things that it offers that you can do. And you can go into any one of these prompt templates and test them out. You can see where the ones that are liked, where people like them, or how long they've been there. Now, Christelle's has been there more than 3 months. Every time you refresh a prompt, the date refreshes and starts. Janice, can you mute, please? Janice? Thank you, babe. So the dates don't mean anything. It just means the last time someone touched it or refreshed it or something, but I'm trying to think. Yours has been here, Crystal, since February, right? And this is how many people have looked at it since February. Okay, so these are prompt templates. Now, what I want to show you is, here's a prompt. I want to show you what a prompt template looks on the back side. So I created some prompt templates. I did a 7-day career assistant prompt. I have the 7-day meal plan prompt. I have and a lot of ones that I haven't even released yet, and I have more that I need to do, but I've been focused on doing other things. So in the looking at a prompt, let's see.
Hey, Almitha,
Yes, go ahead.
do you think we have a bunch of people in the clubhouse room that they can't see what's going on, and I'm wondering if maybe they need some help with ChatGPT. So while you go into the prompt world, do you think on Clubhouse I could spend a moment, or some of
Go
us
ahead.
and just make sure that everyone is cool with ChatGPT intro?
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much.
I'm in the lobby too, Almitha, if you can let me in, that way I can switch from my phone. I'm in the waiting area.
Okay, everybody. So now we're going to get back. So this is what it looks like. Oops. This is what it looks like for when you go into a creative prompt template. So when you start, you can create a new template. And I'll just show you what a new one looks like. And this is where you give it the instructions. This is where you tell what the keywords or what this is about. And then the prompt hints, what you want them to put in the prompt to start the conversation. Okay. And here's where you enter your title. And then copywriting, it gives you different topics it could be under and different activities. So I'm not going to go deep into a prompt template, but I want you to see that you can create them. And so I'll just pull one of them. So here's one. As you can see, I filled in information here. I'm talking about who I want this persona to be. I talk about the different educational requirements I want people to have, skill sets I want people to have. And these are the directions I'm giving for prompt templates. That's a little bit more advanced than just going on and knowing how to put in and talk to ChatGPT. But I want you to know that this is here because you can use this to create your own prompts to use for whatever course you want to put together, for whatever you want to share with your customers and stuff. So to make things easier for them to search for, there's so much opportunity that you can utilize and do prompts for. There's other applications out there, like we talk about pickaxes, about creating prompts with pickaxes and stuff, where you can white label them and put them inside your websites or different places to have people can ask questions and it'll generate an answer based on the prompt template that you've created. That's another course. And I'm sure we're going to go down that road because a lot of us do pickaxes and put them in our courses. I created some of them the ones that I created will help my students with their career centers be in my career center course for them to be able to do deep dives into marketing and industry for their careers and finding colleges and scholarships and grants and stuff like that. So I created prompts to help them once they put in the needed information, like whatever the college is or whatever the career is and stuff, it's going to give them the answer instead of them going into Google everything and try to figure out where all the, what do we call it? When people are promoting and doing ads and stuff like that, and you're not getting all the straight information. Okay. So let me come out of the prompt template. So you guys, that'll be coming up soon. And then back to the public plans. So the other thing is if you want, and you want them exclusively for you, you can, at least you could once upon a time. Let me look. You have the choice of making your prompt templates public or not. So you can make them private, that is just you and certain people or your people that are your customers can see this specific prompt. Or however you want to make it, if you want to make it a private prompt. Okay. So let me come out of that. And here's, like I said, all the public prompts. And here's, what is this one? This is new for me. Crystal, have you ever used, or Sherry, have you ever used this one where it talks, I guess it's approved by ChatGPT? Never used that.
I kind of feel like we're getting way too advanced.
Well, I'm getting ready to take it back. I just didn't know what
Okay.
that was if people paid for it. That's all.
Sure, it's a premium. It's supposed to be things that they have already approved.
these links all
Here you
on
go.
the form for the.
Yes, I have it. I have a form that I created that I told everybody, whoops, where'd it go? I just lost it. That I will be giving to everybody once this is done. I have the links for ChatGPT, I have the link for AIPRM, and I'll have the link for the Zoom all on this document. And then we'll put it on the wall.
When you say wall, where's that?
Your house wall. No?
Is that the house chat? Or all the?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to put it there now, or is there something you wanted to do with it before you shared it?
Let me put the I just wanted to finish it up, but I will share it now if you'd like. Hold on. I'm having a problem because
Remember, it's dynamic, so as soon
Yeah,
as
so yeah, absolutely. I would just share it without the capability to duplicate it. And that way we can still go back and look at it, but you have time to, put the finishing touches on it before anybody copies it into their own Notion.
Okay. Let me copy the YouTube link. Just want to make sure I put the link in there for the YouTube. All right. How did that happen? Okay. So now I'm going to share this. The web. And
I would think, I don't know what you all think, but I feel like this is pretty premium content. So we could make it open, but why not make it open to I don't know, the WhatsApp group or something? Because the house chat, is that public to everyone?
Only people that are in your house.
That are members.
Members.
Can see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
So they'd have to join your house to be able to get to it. So that's up to you, Christelle.
Well, first of all, I really don't want it to be my house.
That
feels so
I didn't mean your
exhausting.
house. I was saying it's.
Oh, yeah. I don't want it to be my house at all. But
I'm saying it's your.
I just don't.
Your thought.
So,
it's your thought. That's what I'm saying. It's up to you. It's your thought of what you think we should make this. People on the WhatsApp group.
Your content, so you get to choose how you share it. I just feel like this is really pretty premium. So, but yeah, if only members can access it in the house, then I think that's fine. But the next level would be
Exactly.
only people in the WhatsApp group.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So my thoughts was this will get people at least into ChatGPT to see what it can do and give them some real basic information so they can get in there and they can play with this app. And then if they want to go further, create prompts, templates, create courses, do course outlines, all these different things that they want to do and learn how to just do what we're doing and creating courses, then join us. And we're showing you that we can help you. We're showing you that we want you to learn. And it doesn't cost them anything to join the WhatsApp group. So. Christelle, anything more on that? Okay, she's on the other line. So, all right, people. So this ChatGPT one is going to go. If you have a red ticket, you won't be able to get to it. I'm just letting you know. You need to be part of the house. So get rid of your red tickets, because to get on the house wall, you need to be part of the house. You need to be a member. All right. So come join, and you'll have the intro on how to get just to do ChatGPT and AIPRM. And then come join us to go forward and move forward with this. Okay. Does anybody else have anything they want to say or share or add to this? If not, then I'll go ahead and we can end this. Fashawn, Lucia, Janice. Seems like I've got 3 people on the phone. All right, so I'm going to.
Do you want me to share? I don't know. I'm not on Zoom, so I didn't know if you wanted me to share anything. I'm happy to.
You can if you have anything you want to add to this.
Okay. Yeah, no, I guess maybe just the whole spill. I think sometimes psychologically we struggle with the concept of using AI, especially if you are new to it. A lot of us on the stage, we've been doing it for a while, and we have worked through how we plan to use AI. So I think that one part of the conversation, really quick, is just that there's a lot of fear. And Sherry actually has a great article. Sherry, did you post that by any chance? Because I think you should read the article that Sherry wrote in regards to AI, right? And most of the time we say AI, where a lot of times we're talking about just the generative AI that comes along with things like Midjourney or ChatGPT. I will say this. I do believe the world is going to change, and you do need to be prepared for it. It's not that ChatGPT is going to take every job or AI is going to take every job, but it will change. But one thing I can probably assure you of is that those who understand this technology are going to be in much of a better position in their roles and in the world and in your businesses. So aside from just learning from what you learned today, I just want to give everyone the encouragement to go down this rabbit hole and first understand how the technology is going to impact your own personal life. When it comes to ChatGPT and all this stuff, don't get overwhelmed, but just first ask yourself, how can it make my life better, right? How can it help me in my role, in my job, or in my endeavors? And start there. So, and then begin to add other tools, and there's going to be a ton of other tools that are already planned over the course of the month that you may find great use in. Every time I sit down and talk with someone about this tech, and they're just mind blown. I mean, we're talking about being able to decrease things by 50 to 75%, and your time to market by utilizing these tools. You want a business plan, you got it. You need a strategy, you got it. You got a whole bunch of stuff in your refrigerator, you're trying to figure out what to make, you can put it in there, it's going to give you recipes, you got it. You're trying to write a book, you got it. You're trying to understand and answer questions, you got it. Your kids are needing help with their homework and need explanations, you got it. And I'll tell you, and I'll land with this, I've been involved with this community, with the AI community since January. And in the last month is the first time that I realized, why am I spending 10, 15, 20 minutes contemplating over something? Let me just go and ask ChatGPT. Let me ask Perplexity, .ai. So start thinking that way and move faster. The things that we value should change because there's so many problems we need to solve in the world. So the fact that ChatGPT and AI in general can solve some of those problems, let it, and keep moving forward. So I just wanted to share that, Almita, and I'll throw it back to you.
If I can grab the mic, if you don't mind, really quickly. I love what you said, Fashawn, and I wanted to put some context around the article that I put in the chat. So that's a partial article. Once you push a hyperlink that's towards the bottom, says press this to read the full article, it's going to give you the top half of the article free. So it's a 2-step article, and the second half is actually on my Buy Me a Coffee link. Don't buy me a coffee, but I'll leave a coffee today. And then the first half is on my Substack. So that's why I posted it like that. And I love everything you said, Fashawn. And the one thing I would add to when you're learning ChatGPT is to don't overwhelm yourself. Figure out what works for you, your business, and your life, just like Fashawn said, and use it for those reasons. Don't think just because it's the shiny new toy that you need to learn all of the things, right? It will be here for a very, very long time.
Find a couple of tools that you like, ones that benefit your personal and professional life alike, and master those tools. So that's what I'll share. Thank you. I'll rest my mic, and my name is Sherry.
The other, go ahead, Lucia.
I was just gonna add that one thing is to try and keep it simple. It's so easy to get all complicated with all the stats and the prompting and all that. Sometimes just go in there and not worry about creating anything specific that you wouldn't already be doing anyhow. Like just go in, see what's for supper based on what you have on the fridge, or write up a little something you've been wanting to write up, a letter, whatever. Just like keep it really simple and try it out. And then it just takes the stress of, oh, how do I prompt this or that? You just talk to it and then see what it gives you. And that's what I've done, and it's really fun, especially when it comes to cooking, to just kind of like figure out what they give me with like the ingredients I have in my cabinet. What do I want to make? So kind of fun.
So I've done the same thing. So when I first started getting to ChatGPT, I couldn't believe I started writing a book. I got so many books I got to finish doing. I have like several courses that I'm trying to put together, and we're getting on our for this 30-day launch, a whole career center, and then there's like 4 or 5 other courses that I'm putting together that I thought I'd never be able to do, that I'm using ChatGPT to help me organize and put together. But one of the simplest things I did, and it was for my family. So my grandchildren, my daughter, she has four children, and from 7 to 6 months, and all boys and busy. So I created for her a prompt template that I created was for a family. So it was a meal plan, 7-day meal plan for a family, where she can put the ages in, any allergies that they have, any things that they just don't eat, and help put together a fun, and I wanted it to be fun, that the kids would enjoy meal plan for the family. And it would build by answering the questions that I put in there for her. It gives her a 7-day meal plan. And so it gave smoothies, it gave all kinds of stuff. They don't do beef. So it gave all the different alternatives, meat alternatives of what they could use, because we put that in their diet. And then I said, okay, give her recipes, and it gave the recipes for everything that it put out. And then I also say, give the grocery list, and it gave her grocery list for the amounts and stuff, in general amounts of which you need to buy with. So for me, that's great when I go ahead and use that meal plan, or use a meal plan like that for me. And you could just do that by just putting a prompt in. It's like, create a 7-day meal plan. I could say I need it low fat, and I need it for, let's say, a diabetic or a cardiac patient and stuff. And then I'll put it in. I'll look and see if it fits what I need to, because I want to make sure that there's no errors in it. And I know what I need for me, but for anybody else, you want to double check and make sure. You don't want to go 100% thinking that ChatGPT may not make mistakes. It has been identified here and there, it'll make mistakes. So I look at what I have, and then I'll say, okay, give me recipes, and then tell me what I need to buy. Because this many times I'll go and I'll think of a recipe or things I want to do. And then because it's just me, I'm like, well, how much should I get? And then I wind up overbuying. So that's helped me even reduce my food bill, because now I don't buy as much. I don't need as much, or I portion it right the way I need to as a single person. So I'm just throwing it out there. So for anybody that, this thinking out of the box, and the things that it can make your life and everything else easier, and just things you probably just didn't think of that you can utilize it for. Okay, anybody else?
This is Adrienne. I wanted to say that I was using ChatGPT for a lot of the things that you've talked about, but I haven't done the food thing, so I got to do that. But one day I was working on my LinkedIn profile, and I was trying to come up with a bio so that I could figure out what I wanted to say about myself. And so I didn't know where to start. And so I asked ChatGPT to write a bio for me based on a number of questions it would ask me. And so it took my question. First of all, it gave me the questions and it told me exactly how to ask it. And so I typed that all in. And then once I typed it in, then it generated my bio for me. So that was such a help, but it was like we were working together. It was like, okay, I know I got to do a bio, but I don't know what to put in the bio. So, okay, ask me some questions and then, take the answers to my questions and then put it together. And it did it. I was excited. So I'll yield my mic. I just wanted to share that.
So I use it for my job. I do cybersecurity. And so there's plenty of times where they have a vulnerability that comes up and it's hard to find information. And ChatGPT has helped me find information that I haven't been able to find the regular way and identify different components and what the integrations of those components without giving up any personal data and anything else like that. So here's the other thing I caveat just made me think of. One of the things is, and that's in this document that I'm putting together, and that I put the link in the back, but I'm going to be editing it and getting it all nice and pretty for you guys. But you have at least the links and stuff are there, and the YouTube is there. Do not, please do not add any personal information, any delicate information that you do not want anybody else to have access to, because it's not your information. You don't keep it. It goes everywhere. It becomes part of that database. And you don't have control of it after that. So just be careful of that. Make sure it's general information and nothing personal that you put in there. So if you're doing a resume or something like that, I would say just take some of that personal information off that can go back to you, and then, then do a little bit of help with that. Okay. So anybody else? Any questions? Everybody okay? Let me look in the chat, see if there's anything. So there was a question about the WhatsApp and how to join the group. Please join. Oh, so they put the Buy Me a Coffee up there. So that's me for the Buy Me a Coffee. So if you go to my Buy Me a Coffee, I have a lot of apps that are on my Buy Me a Coffee. It's free, but they're just different AI apps and tools that I use that I like to share with people. So if you're interested and want to go to the Buy Me a Coffee, go ahead and download those apps. And I hope you enjoy and use them, and that they'll be helpful. But a lot of those apps are the apps that we're going to be doing intro courses to, and helping people to utilize them and help make things easier for them. So let's see. Does any what's that, Augian? Gina? Do you have anything you wanted to add on that? I guess not. Okay, he's quiet too. All right, everybody. So, the WhatsApp. What was up there was that newsletter. I wanted to say that we have a WhatsApp group that you can join, and it gives you all the notifications and everything about what we're doing and the scheduling for our class, for the intro classes and everything else. Let me see. I got to see if it's on that newsletter is on the wall, in the house wall. I don't see it on the house wall. I do see Sherry's stuff on the house wall. Does anybody have access to that, to add the WhatsApp group on the top or in the message? Christelle's newsletter.
Where did you want me to put it?
Just go ahead and put it at the top.
Top of what?
The room. Put it back to the top.
Oh, in the clubhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, okay.
Christelle said she's going to do that. Trying to make sure we. Okay,
I think she might not be in the. I can grab it and put it here in the house. I think she's on Zoom.
She
I don't
is.
see her here in the room.
Well, she's good, getting ready to come back.
I can post it into the house.
Okay, thank you,
I'm
Sherry.
in our program. Yeah, I mean, in the house.
So we want to make sure that the WhatsApp link is in there. So anybody that wants to come and just join and be notified of the courses that we're offering and everything else. Join the WhatsApp group. Thank you, Crystal. So she has a newsletter there with all the information and all the details that you'll need for that. So grab that link at the top and join us. All right, so I'm going to end the Zoom. I'm going to end the Zoom.
Sorry, I was gone for a second. Did we address Kali's question?
And what was that?
That was it's in the chat. Let me see.
The chat in the Zoom?
She's no in the clubhouse room. She says, "What next after this, please?" Kali, do you want to come up to the stage? I'm going to invite you just in case. Just because I want to know exactly when you say what next. Hi, welcome.
I'm going to shut down the Zoom now and we're going to go to Clubhouse.
Okay.